2004 Buick Rainier with brand new brakes, brake lines, mosquito biting my leg, and we have this sound, and maybe some etching. I mean, it feels pretty smooth, but here, listen to this. Very resistant. So we're going to kind of pull this off here and see what's happening. I'm getting a lot of resistance. They are the original wheel bearings. When I rebuilt the front end in February, they felt tight, no wobble. I mean, they didn't roll real freely, but I didn't think that was a real issue. So we're going to pull the wheel off, probably pull the brake caliper off, and then pull the disc, and just examine stuff as we go, and try to figure out what's going on here, because this is getting a little bit annoying. You kind of feel it while you're driving, and then once you hit the brakes heavy, you get quite the kind of a stop motion there, and you can really feel it grinding through the steering, just one side, which is strange. And like I said, brand new rotors, brake pads, and calipers, and a brake line on this side, as well as the other side and the rear. Only thing that has been replaced would be brake booster and the master cylinder. Okay, well, this took a lot less time than I thought. Here's the brake pad. There's the other brake pad. Here's the rotor. It's just a little scoured. Not quite ruined, but really bad. I don't understand what's going on here. And then here's my brand new caliper. The boots are just shot. I don't understand what's been going on with this thing. I mean, it definitely has felt like it's been dragging, and I don't understand why that is either, but you can see all these, that focus, all the metal shavings. Now granted, this has been doing this since I bought the vehicle. So I don't know what's going on there, but I've had this problem. This vehicle was doing this before I bought it, so I don't know what the issue is we're dealing with, but it hasn't gone away yet. So yeah, that brake pad is toast. Good thing I've got some I guess power stops or something like that, but I wasn't planning to use it quite like this. Strange. Well, it looks like we should be able to have it back on the road tonight and drive it tomorrow, but I don't know what's going on. Very strange. Power Stop Evolution Clean Ride ceramic disc brake pads. Aren't they beautiful? These are the Z16s. Looks like it's strictly just the pads, and thankfully they are beefy too. So let's get these puppies on here, and I'll get them on the other side as well, and just see if this helps our problem at all. I was able to finally use my brake tool here and get the calipers, pistons pushed back in, but they did not want to go. I had to center up the tool individually for one piston at a time to finally get them back in. Had the brake cap open for the extra fluid, let the air out. So I don't think this is going to be a fix to the problem, but we're going to have to research what's going on. I checked the wheel bearing, and that seems to be fine. I've got one ordered that was supposed to be here tomorrow, but it doesn't feel like that's the issue. I pulled the speed sensor out, and that's clean. It wasn't full of dirt. There wasn't wobble to it. Grease was still in there, so I don't know. It's weird. I think there might be an issue with the master cylinder locking or not releasing fluid. You know, you can apply the brake all you want, but then it doesn't let it go back. That's what it kind of feels like too in the pedal. So I don't know what's going on there, but we'll see if we can figure it out. New brake pads going on the left side. As you can see, no weird etching on this side. Let me pull off this here. I'll show you the see, looks nice there. So I have no idea. Now once again, the My caliper boots are all messed up. I don't know why that is. Or not, the piston boots. That's strange. The other brake pads, poor Lizard didn't make it, sorry. Worn, but not crazy. What I probably should have done was just stuck these on the other side. Since if it's going to eat those. Or at least the one side there, but we'll give it a try, save those as a spare and see what we need to do. But I don't know, I'm baffled. So let's get back together and see what we need to do. Alright, I don't know if you can smell the brakes, but there is a distinct smell of brake dust and hot brake pads. These Power Stop Evolution brake pads did seem to sit in pretty well. I took it on my normal route, whatever you want to call it, and took around the neighborhood, ran the brake and the throttle to help set them in. Oh, we're still on the ground. Oh, so we're locked up now. Okay, so we see it won't spin. I think, right? Are we off the ground? Yeah, we're off the ground and it won't spin. Well, that's interesting. So see, why is it doing that? So this is both sides. That is strange. Now I took the ABS fuse out, so I don't know if that's part of it. Let's check our brake fluid. Alright, left side wheel. What's it going to do? Oh, ow. I'll tell you what, I don't understand this. You'd have to muscle it just to turn. I don't know, folks. I'm baffled. I am baffled. Really baffled. I mean, it does look like the brake pads have smoothed out, or the rotors. It's a good pad. Oh, I'm baffled. I'm gonna have to do some research because it was just the one side. Now it's the other side's locked up. It really seems I'm not having any vacuum, draws. And the last time I had an issue with a brake booster was the on my 94 GMC, and the you hit the brakes, it go all the way to the floor, and your RPMs would go up because you had a vacuum out. Doesn't seem to be the case here. So what I do wonder though is if maybe the PCV valve on this side needs to be replaced for correct. Nope, I don't think the PCV valve shouldn't affect brake booster because that goes directly into the intake. So I don't think that should be an issue. So I'm really baffled. Once we figure it out, we'll let you know. Alright, in the Buick, dropping the poor thing off for since we can't figure out the brakes right away. Let's see what it sounds like with a little bit of a rev and the echoing walls. That sounds nice. So I drove it for about 4 miles. Hadn't been driven today, and it felt good up until like the last 2 or 3 minutes, and you can feel the brakes grabbing again. We'll see if I can smell any brake. Yep, a little bit. So we're still sticking and grabbing. So if you have any ideas as to what the issue is, oh look, and this one light is working. Amazing. If you have any ideas as to what this issue is, all new parts on the front ends, even including the soft hose. Only thing that hasn't been touched is brake, master cylinder, brake booster. Any ideas? Let me know, please. Alright, quick question. Roof rails back here. What should we do with those? Should we keep them on or leave them? Take them. Look at all my junk I need to sort through this winter. Anyways, so roof rails, obviously. I'm wondering, it might actually look really good to take them off. and go from there. It'd be a lot easier to polish up there too. Let me know what you think. Yay for roof racks or nay for roof racks. I saw a Trailblazer S this week that was all blacked out, lowered black SS wheels obviously, and no roof racks, and it looked really good. So let me know what you think. I'm kind of leaning. I was gonna leave them alone, but I kind of like the way it was swept back and looked really nice and smooth and clean. So let me know what you think. But I'm considering taking them off.